Hello there, it's the one and only Dewmonic Abyss here to bring you some quality content. I'm going to be playing this demo indie game called Schizo, a game of Sanity. It's about me playing as this guy who's shaped like a block, in that Minecraft style. He apparently has schizophrenia, and this game narrates his life. Something like that, so if you're sensitive to subjects like this, I'd advise watching with caution or not watching at all. I mean, some of this content isn't actually suitable for everyone, and I'm understanding of that. Just giving you a little bit of a heads up, even if the title serves as a big enough warning. The reason why I like doing games like this is because there's a huge stigma around mental illness. A lot of people don't understand what it's like to go through things like this. I don't know if this is going to be like a satirical game making fun of it, or if it's going to like embrace it and show it as like a dilemma. I have no clue. But I'm going to actually discuss my actual opinion on it, along with the game. So be wary of that. And this game is also a demo, so I'm not sure what all is in it. Apparently the developer adds new stuff every week, and I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in this. So let's try this out. Also, I don't like how the fucking screen moves along with your mouse, but Act 1. Alright. Mr. Thomas. Is that the person I'm playing as? Probably. Okay. Heads up to the developer, you should probably have a button that says how to progress with this. I think it's spacebar, yeah. See, I wouldn't have known to hit spacebar, that's just my natural instinct when I see dialogue, but some people wouldn't know what to do, and then they'd be stuck, like, trying to figure out how to proceed for, like, minutes on end. I know that's what I used to do when I was like a fucking little kid, watching like flash animations that worked like this. It was just stuck on that one screen. I was used to it automatically scrolling to the next text, but you had to press spacebar to continue, so I was just so confused I thought the thing was glitched or broken. Where am I? Yeah, I should have read that. I was off on a little rant, but where am I? You missed our previously scheduled appointment, Mr. Thomas. We must schedule another appointment soon. What's going on? Where am I? I am Dr. Wilkerson, your therapist. Are you alright? Try walking around my office for a bit to clear your head. Okay, WASD to walk around. LZ to point or aim. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Dr. Wilkinson? Dr. Wilkerson, you say? Indeed. Can you remember now? I think so. Last night, the drinking. Okay. So, can I interact with anything? So, I missed an appointment for you. When did I miss it? Just now. You came in late angrily, and then your face went blank. Wonder what I was angry about. Okay. I don't know what I'm... Okay. Okay, so this must be the voice in his head. Wake up, Thomas, get your head on straight. You know why you were angry. Who said that? You know you want his blood on your hands. You even brought your gun with you. Ooh. End him! 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 Do it now! He wronger you. He wronger you. Good grammar. Gah. He did. I think I can remember a little. Are you okay, Thomas? The thoughts, are they coming back? So, like, this is metaphorically, he's diagnosed with schizophrenia, and this is the voice that's, like, telling him to kill Dr. Wilkerson. I mean, not all, like, schizophrenics have, like, homicidal thoughts, but, like, most people who do have homicidal thoughts are schizophrenic, but not the other way around, if that makes any sense. It's like, not all rectangles are... Well, all rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles. It's that same logic. Oh shit, I got the gun. Alright, press space to equip your gun. If you're in an area with hostiles, you will be able to draw your gun. Press space to do so. He's not hostile, though. Okay. So I have to... Alright. He's not even gonna react, he's just standing there. Bang! Thomas! Why? I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna be a therapist or something, you should have, like, metal detectors at your, like, office gate. Because, like, if you're treating people who have, like, homicidal thoughts, you might want to fucking check to see if they have a weapon on them. That's just my opinion. Oh, we fucking fell over. To Thomas! Why? I killed him. See, that's the thing as well, like, these people don't actually, like, want to kill people, but it's like, they don't have control over their own mind. It's like, it's an internal conflict. I killed him. What have I done? Act 2. Okay. So this is like a documentary style, I assume, with the static, maybe. Like the documentary of a schizophrenic? Possibly, I think that's what... Okay, we're in court. Alright, last thing before we adjourn the court. Does the defendant have any word for the jury before they begin to decide his fate? Oh, can I speak, actually? Do I get a choice of options? Maxwell. So this is a different trial, or is it going to be, like, in order? Like, Maxwell will get convicted or, you know, released, and then, who am I even playing as? I don't remember his name, but the person I'm playing as will continue, I suppose? People of the jury. Why would you, as human beings, sentence a man with known mental issues to a 45-year sentence? See, that's also the thing with, like, mental issues, right? The law, like, states that, well, I don't know what this guy did, but the law states that, like, in order for you to be convicted, you have to deliberately commit the crime, you have to be of, like, sane mind, you have to know what you were doing, and if you're, like, under the influence of a mental condition, not like drugs or alcohol, because then you'd still be convicted, but if you have, like, a condition, I think the most that should happen to you is that you're, like, sent to get treated, but if you, like, kill someone knowingly, then that's when you'd be convicted. That's just my personal opinion of the legal system. Oh, is Maxwell the attorney? Probably. Okay, that makes sense now. He killed his therapist, for God's sake. He doesn't belong in prison. He needs mental help. As I said before, send him to a clinical institution. Help him get his life back together. Defendant has spoken. The court is now adjourned. Won't know the defendant hasn't said sit. It was his attorney. Or someone represent, or maybe it was I don't even know, like, who Maxwell is, but... The court is now adjourned. Act 3. Scene 1. Okay, so I'm probably going to be playing in this. Or not. Alright. Okay, yeah, Thomas, that's the guy I'm playing as. Maxwell. Maxwell. Yes, Mr. Thomas? You plead for insanity. Why the heck would you do that? You're not exactly right in the head, sir. It was this or prison. Yeah, that's the struggle a lot of, like, defense lawyers face. Their clients typically don't want them to be labeled or deemed as insane, because if you're deemed as insane, that ruins your reputation. I mean, you might get out of prison, but it ruins your reputation. People aren't going to want to employ you if you're deemed insane in a court, right? It's not just being deemed insane and then let go. You're just not being put in prison. It's about as worse as being put in prison, except you're not actually behind bars. I don't need an institution to get help. A professional therapist is fine. You killed your professional therapist. Sir, with all due respect, this case is a closed case featuring you, the murderer, and Wilkerson, the victim. There's absolutely no way to win this case without pleading insanity. He does have a good point. I'm not insane. I have schizophrenia, yes, but my reality up to this point has not been diluted. You want to win this case, don't you? Let's not get complicated, this or jail. See, my knowledge of law is a little bit rusty, but I know more than the average person because I took, like, law classes, and I studied law independently for years, but it's not, like, something I normally bring up in conversations or, like, have memorized because I don't have, like, law friends, so it's a very weird thing to think about. The company I hired to get you said you don't pay until you win. You just want to get paid then. You don't give jack about me, I'm just a case to you. Which is kind of true for most instances of the law profession. Like, if you're a lawyer, you get plenty of cases, you get plenty of different people. You don't stay with those people forever unless you, like, hire them permanently. It's just another part of your job, right? I'm just doing my job. Now let's research a suitable institution for you. Oh shit, is Thomas gonna kill him? I called it. This man, he's angered you. He only wants to use you for monetary gain. See, like, my theory about the voices, right? I think it's sort of like a self-defense mechanism, because, like, the voice is your doubt, it's your skepticism, but it's not actually like healthy skepticism. It's like it's manifesting in your mind, and it's telling you what you think but don't want to think. You know, takes control of you like as a self-defense mechanism because it thinks you're being used. When he says like it angers you, he's a threat. That's what your mind naturally thinks, like instinctively, because if you go back to the older days where we were like cavemen, there weren't these kinds of social norms. If someone made you angry, they were most likely a threat to you, and I think that's what the voice kind of is, a manifestation of that older part of humanity, that instinct. You know what you must do. A man like this deserves to die a rather gruesome death. I agree. You know, if he's saying this out loud, I think you better run. Okay, so he recognizes that he's talking to the voice in his head, and he's not. Oh my god, dude, like, that's a bad sign, because you already have knowledge of the case, you have knowledge of what happened during the crime. You should have the knowledge to know that history is repeating itself, and you should just get the hell out. This fucking guy, Maxwell. Are you talking to that voice again? See, you need mental help. You're insane. Oh, he's choking him out. What the hell? Fight back. Don't just let him choke you out. Ah! Did he just snap his neck? Triple dot? Or whatever it's called? Ellipsis, I think. I don't remember the proper term for it. What? This guy is fucking brute strength. He just grabs your neck, and then you fucking explode in blood everywhere. I need to get out of here before I attract attention. You've just murdered Maxwell. Leave the courthouse to avoid suspicion. Press space. Okay, so can I actually get... Alright, so I could probably actually get arrested for this. Oh, right, I forgot I have to face with the mouse. I was about to comment on how the moving was a little bit awkward, but then I realized that, yeah, that's how it works. The semi-open world. Welcome to the semi-open world of Schizo. The main mission here is in the alley on the right, and then the first screen on the left. Have fun. Okay. I got my gun. So can I reload in this? Or is it going to fuck up? I don't know. Alright. So the game's a little bit laggy. I'm not sure if it's like my computer or if it's the actual game. But it seems a little bit slow. I think there were comments about this on the game on GameJolt. But like this is a demo, so everything's still being worked out. Like there's no sense on hating it this early in its development. And so far I think... Okay, obviously I shouldn't be going there because that part hasn't been developed yet. But this is going to be a really interesting game when it fully comes out. Like I can already tell. I like the plot of this so far. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do though. Or where I'm supposed to go. I wonder if I can sprint in this. It didn't list any, like, control. So I don't want to fucking press random buttons in case it closes or glitches the game. Okay, so I guess I don't go that way because there's nothing... I think I'm doing something wrong, actually. I think I'm not actually supposed to be here yet. When it says escape the courthouse, it probably meant to go the other way. Or maybe this is the end of the demo, I don't know. It'd be nice if the developer left a little message saying it was the end of the demo, but yeah. This is open world so far. Alright, now I'm back to this part of the game. I think it glitched because I went up here, but if I go back down, then it might give me a new area. I'm hoping there's more to the demo than meets the eye. I think it's just because I went up that it... Okay, I guess I can't actually go through this area yet. So that's about all there is of the demo, because there's nothing up there. And it wasn't the game glitching, there's literally nothing there. I can walk off the edge of the map. So that's literally all there is. But the developer adds stuff every week, so there's more of a reason to, like, go and support this and check it out. I don't know if I'd recommend getting it now, because there's, like, not a lot to do. I mean, it gives you a taste of what the story is. It's literally a demo. So, like, that's all you get from a demo. But I think this game has a lot of potential. I like the story so far. Like, it gives insight into someone who has, like, schizophrenia. And, I mean, not all, like, people with schizophrenia are killers, or serial killers in this case, because he just murdered his attorney, but not all of them are like that. But most killers have mental disorders, but not all people with mental disorders are killers. I'm trying very hard not to offend, if that's obvious. But, yeah, that's what I get from this game so far. It has, like, some comedic value in it. The fact that he just fucking walks up to him and snaps his neck. Like, that's not a complete serious, realistic aspect of the game, but it combines real-life elements with comedic relief. I definitely think this game has a lot of potential, and I am completely willing to give this a try when it comes out completely. I figured it'd be a really cool thing to check out because no one else has really done this game that I've watched. You know, now it's a demo, so there's not going to be a whole lot of fucking content value in it, but it's a really cool thing. So I am going to leave a link in the description so you can keep up to date with that. And once it comes out completely, if you guys like this kind of game, then I'm definitely going to do it, because I think this is pretty cool. Now, again, I don't know if my fucking explanations are a bit off, because I'm not, like, qualified to be giving advice about this, but nothing, I'm actually not qualified to give advice about this at all, but I do know a lot more than the average person when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, before I fucking say something I'm gonna regret and end up offending a lot of people, that's all from Dewmonic Abyss. If you enjoy what you saw, go ahead and fucking pull out your gun and shoot that like button. Shoot it right in the face until blood squirts all over you, until you're completely covered in red, until you look like a fucking tomato. And subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a gloriously glorious day.
Maybe I could have decapitated an entire village and put their heads on a plate, gotten a knife, cut open their spleen, and drink their fluids. Does that sound good to you?
No, not really, no.
For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think.
Example?
Example? Okay, ogres are like onions.
They stink?
Yes. No.
Oh, they make you cry?
No.
Oh, you leave them out in the sun, they get all brown, start sprouting little white hairs.
No. Layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Oh, you both have layers. Huh. You know, not everybody likes onions. Cake! Everybody loves cake.